Hello viewers, myself is Dr. Neeta and you are watching my channel Learn Literature with Dr. Neeta. So let us begin today's topic. Hello dear students, today we would learn about tragicomedy. As all of you know that drama is a very popular form of literature and drama is basically divided into two kinds as you have already studied during your previous years. It may be a tragedy or it may be a comedy. They are the popular form of drama. But tragicomedy is also a kind of drama in which both the tragic and comic element are blended together. So let us study in detail. So first, what is tragicomedy? According to Dr. Samuel Johnson, tragicomedy is a drama compounded of merry and serious events. It means merry means comic and serious means tragic. When comic and tragic elements are blended together, if they are mixed together, then they give rise to tragicomedy. The word was first coined by Roman dramatist Plautus in 2nd century BC. The term is so old, but it became popular during the Renaissance period. When initially the term was used, it was in this reference, as I have mentioned in the slide. It was initially used with reference to the plays in which gods and man, master and slave, played the reverse roles. It means the roles assigned to god, man, master and slave were reversed by the dramatist intentionally. In what manner? Gods and heroes acted in comic burlesque style while the slaves acted with tragic dignity. So this was a kind of reversal of roles in Plautus' amphitheon, as I have mentioned here, and according to Plautus, he referred this word tragicomedy in this reference when the roles of the characters were reversed. Gods were traditionally shown to be very serious, but in tragicomedy the role was reversed and even gods acted in comic manner while the slaves were acting in a tragic manner. So this was the case during 2nd century BC. But it was established as a genre of play during Renaissance period by Beaumont and Fletcher. They were the contemporaries of Shakespeare and they mixed tragic and comic elements. And later, such kind of mixing was also popularized by other Renaissance dramatists and especially by Shakespeare. These plays became popular as these mirrored the human life, which is neither purely tragic nor purely comic. Now, tragicomedy and its nature. So, if we look at the poetics written by Aristotle regarding tragedy and comedy, he has given his views on in it. Aristotle never accepted such mixture of tragedy and comedy. He was against it because he felt that tragic effect got weakened due to this mixing of comic and tragic elements. It has also been criticized by Sir Philip Sidney, John Milton and Joseph Addison. They were also against the mixing of comic and tragic elements and they favored Aristotle in that manner. On the other hand, Dryden and Dr. Johnson defended tragicomedy on the plea that life too is the mixture of tears and laughter. And as drama is the representation of life on a stage, and when life is the mixture of both pleasure and pain, then such kind of events can be mixed together and may be represented on the stage. So Dr. Johnson and Dryden, you should keep in mind both the names, they defended tragicomedy and considered it the right way to express the emotions or feelings of the dramatist. So the tragicomedy may be produced in the following three ways. It is a serious drama intermixed with funny incidents. The tone of the drama is serious throughout, but certain funny incidents are incorporated in it. Secondly, it may have the characters that periodically appear on the stage and make the mood lighten. Third, it is a drama that has a happy ending, though whole of the atmosphere of drama from the beginning to the end was of a serious note, but in the end it is having a happy ending. So in all the three kinds of drama, tragicomedy can be produced. Now, the characteristics of tragicomedy. There is the blending of both tragic and comic forms, as I have already told. It's a setting. As far as the setting is concerned, it may be rural and it may also have the courtly setting. It often deals with the universal subjects like justice, honor, love, etc. And the plots of these tragicomedies are often complex. Sometimes the plays are having the double plots. One is the serious, another is the comic. As far as the tone of tragicomedy is concerned, the tone is often ironic and sarcastic. The characters, there is a variety of characters. People from the different strata of society are taken together. They are there to show a complex dynamics of human relationship. The events which are shown in tragicomedies are not controlled by hero's action. Not controlled by hero's action, this line you may understand with reference to Aristotle, because according to Aristotle, the plot is guided by the action of the hero. Events are modeled or molded according to the demand of the hero. A hero's action are of topmost priority there. So drama is, that is why when it is not controlled by hero's action, that is why it is full of extraordinary and surprising events and rapid action, etc. Surprise events, a number of things happen by chance in these tragicomedies. Shipwreck is there, floods are there. Such incidents are often taking place in these tragicomedies. Sometimes it seems as though the scene will end in death, because overall atmosphere is like that, the things are leading towards the death of the hero or death of any other character, but actually it does not. It means it is having the element of surprise in it. Now, the characteristic qualities of Shakespeare's tragicomedy. Shakespeare's famous tragicomedies are Cymbeline, The Winter's Tale, The Tempest, and The Merchant of Venice. Shakespeare's tragicomedies usually have the following characteristics. Number one, they have improbable and complex plots. It means plots are complex. It means more than one plot is there, or the plot is so complex that it is representing in its course the variety of characters. Characters belonging to the higher strata of society are mostly shown, but the characters from the middle or the lower class can also be seen in the plays of Shakespeare. There is confrontation of villainy and virtue. Obviously, it is a drama. Villainy and virtue get their confrontation there. And the main theme is love in its multiple dimensions. The hero who could somehow be saved towards the end. Somehow be saved. It means throughout the course of drama, it seems that hero may die, but ultimately in the end, he is saved. Element of surprise and treachery are also there in the tragicomedies of Shakespeare. Now, the other examples of tragicomedy. Galatea by John Lyly, Arraignment of Paris by George Peele, Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov, Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett, and Caretaker by Harold Pinter. So these are the examples of tragicomedy. Tragicomedy is still written in modern period, but certain other elements have also been incorporated, and they belong to certain other categories also. So I think you would be able to comprehend what is tragicomedy. So thanks for patience listening.